Hey everybody, thanks for watching. My name is Kevin. I'm with All Star Medical, and today we're going to talk about Golden Technologies Buzzaround LT four-wheel that has Microturn on it. This is a unit that they've made a three-wheel version for quite some time, probably at least over 10 years. They started making a four-wheel version, and one of the things they did is introduce Microturn into this scooter. The best way for me to show you, other than driving it around, which I'll do in just a second, is show you how tight these wheels turn. You see how they pretty much turn at a 90-degree angle. This gives a four-wheel scooter the ability to do a 41, it's actually 41.75 turning radius, which is really narrow compared to most four-wheel mobility scooters. It actually is closer to a three-wheel turn radius. So that's really nice. You get the stability of a four-wheel and the turning ability of a three-wheel with this unit. They put some new ergonomic hand grips on here. Other than that, it's very standard and very basic as far as nothing has been really upgraded on that unit. One thing that we like about it here at All Star is the foot room. So I wear a size 11 shoe, and you can see that between the battery box and the wheelbase, I have plenty of room to put my feet here. I can also put them up here. Some people have a little difficulty when they have four wheels raising their feet up because of their hips or stuff like that. But I still have plenty of room to have it where if I'm having to swivel in and out of the chair, I can get my foot through here without having to raise it up or step over something like that. So that's really a nice feature. The foot room, a lot of people don't factor that in when they're buying scooters. They don't think about that, but it can really make a world of difference where you're able to put your feet at and some stuff like that. So this has a 300-pound weight capacity, top speed of 4 miles an hour, and a battery life, again, is right at 7 miles. Again, don't see too many people going 7 miles, but you're going to be able to handle that. I'm going to show you the heaviest piece on this when we disassemble it. Is going to be 37.5 pounds. But the best way to disassemble, make sure the unit's off. I'm going to raise this seat up just like this. Take my hand. I always like putting my hand right here. Pull the battery box. Then I raise this lever just like that. And this right here is the heaviest piece. 37.5 pounds. What I always like to do is fold it up like this. There's a knob right here that I can turn. This keeps this from moving. So when I go to pick up, I can pick up in a couple different ways. I usually do this. I've also seen people get it to where they will pick it up like this when putting it in a vehicle. So they'll put the wheels and let the wheels do the work, and then basically roll the device into the back of an SUV, back of a trunk, or something like that. Makes it so much easier if you actually use it. I've even seen people carry it, and pull it like this if they need to. So this is a nice feature. It's easily snapped back on. You just come right back here, line this up. It hooks, pops right back in. I'm going to undo this, tighten it right back up. Always remember to turn this knob, or see, the wheels won't turn. When I do this, I can unlock it, and now I can turn. So put your battery box right here, right back on there. You can also charge this separately. So if you want to keep this part of the unit in the vehicle, you could only take this in with your charger and charge it. So always, that's pretty standard on most of your Golden units. Then always make sure, just line up the post, sit right back down, just like that. Get your flip up armrest. You already saw that I was able to swivel the seat to get in and out. It's got a really large basket. So the charger's in here. It comes with a red and a blue shroud. But for the price, the weight capacity, everything, the foot room, the LT is really nice. And this added Microturn, I think, is just going to make this even more popular. So to show you how that works, what we can do right here, I'm just going to come out just a little bit, and then I'm going to turn like this. Okay, I'm going to go this way. You don't see many four-wheel scooters that can turn this tight. So if you have a small area that you're trying to get around, this is great. If you're shopping, you think of all the, things that are in a shopping center, whether they're clothes racks or something like this, being able to turn this tight really does come in handy getting around things. So this is becoming, I think this is something that Golden's probably going to be adding here in the future on a lot of their chairs. And I'm excited for it because it just makes that four-wheel chair, that four-wheel mobility scooter, just that much better. You know, the seat's actually an upgraded version of what they had from the original LT. You've got a little bit more padded seat, padded arms, but overall, it's a great unit. You can get this from us at allstarmedicalusa.com. If you want to call us, you have questions about the unit, want to order the unit online, all you have to do is give us a call at 615-730-9438. We'll be glad to answer any kind of questions you may have about the unit. If you order now, we'll be able to get them to you before the holidays. But pretty quick on shipping on most cases. I mean, you're probably looking about worst case 7 days. I usually just recommend just getting standard free shipping on something like this. I don't recommend the white glove because if it's portable and that's the way you're going to be using it, when it comes in a box, you're going to be taking each part out just like you would be taking it out of a vehicle. If you do need the assistance, you could always use the white glove service. But I always tell people if it's portable, most of the time you don't need that. Just get the free shipping in a box and it'll be sent directly to your home and you'll be able to get set up. But if you have any questions about this, just let us know. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.